What's up, guys? Oh, God. Off to a bad start. So, the world of LP recording is a harsh place, and Matt and I we've had some struggles with audio in the past, and at this point, it wouldn't be a Matt's Play LP if it weren't for if it were without any kind of massive audio issue.
Really crazy's going on.
So, it fucked up several different ways. And now we're here.
Dad?
And I'm going to play this next little chunk myself, because you see, Matt lives some distance away from me. If you're just joining us, that's Harry Mason, Heather's father in the chair. He's been murdered, it would seem. She's clearly upset. It makes sense that she would be upset. If you hear some bangs and noises in the background, don't worry about that. That's just my dishwasher. I like to keep I like to run a clean ship. And I'll hear no judgment about that, So Heather's a little upset. We're gonna skip the rest of this, because you know what? I'm gonna try and keep things moving right along. Matt advised me, don't skip any of the lore bits. Fuck that. I'm gonna skip all around this joint, and we're gonna. I looked up a speed run to try and remember, just kind of the key points that I need to hit to get through this as fast as possible. Now, am I gonna hit that quick? No. I'm gonna fuck it up left and right. But I'll tell you another thing that's gonna speed this up a little bit. I happen to have a clear save with the unlimited submachine gun. I'll just tell you the gist of this scene. Heather's pissed off at Claudia. She ordered a monster to kill Harry, so I'm gonna fight that monster now. I have an unlimited submachine gun. Oh, that's not my submachine gun. Hang on 1 second, gang. That's what I'm talking about. He doesn't like it. I win. It makes the game a little bit easier when you have an unlimited submachine gun. I can't recommend it enough. I was saying to Matt that Silent Hill 3 feels a little bit more like a video game than the other games, and part of that, do I need to go to my bedroom? I don't think so. Part of that is, the other games have had stuff like, why is my flashlight on? Cool weapons and shit, but I feel like Silent Hill 3 has the most gag stuff. I mean, it has a freaking maul and a katana in the normal game. So Heather and Douglas are going to drive to Silent Hill, because Heather knows that's where Claudia is, and she's going to go kick her ass. So we have a long car drive, and Heather gives some exposition about Silent Hill 1. We've all been there. We all know that. Heather is the reincarnated spirit of Alessa, basically. Because, Alessa birthed that little child at the end of Silent Hill 1 for Harry. In the good and good plus endings, of course. Of course. And that's where we are today. And now the cult wants her back. I Want You Back would be the theme song of the cult in this game. We're doing good on our little speed run of Silent Hill. The only thing I was just realizing was that, actually, you guys won't get to see this, but Matt and I had a lovely moment where the game decided to crash on us on 3 separate occasions, following that little bit I just played there. So, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Very well could. There's that frickin' thing. Let's try and avoid that. Fog does not look as good in this HD collection. Oh, little hitch there. We were going to see a little crash early. Because the other thing is, I'm going to try and not really save much. Speedrunners can do this chunk I'm about to do in like sub 20 minutes. I'm not going to do that, because I'm not that cool. And despite having played this game a number of times, hey, what's up, buddy? I cannot seem to remember things for the life of me. But anyway, yeah, the HD collection, it crashes all over the place, and the fog doesn't look as good. It's not. I think the thing that bugs me the most about it is that the sound effects are all off. In a game like Silent Hill that relies on sound so much, to have them really just screw it up royal like they've done, and I don't even know where it came from, because as I was saying to Matt, these nurses, like in the Avoision. In the normal game, they like their sound effect is like heavy breathing, like. Go look up a video if you don't believe me. But in this version, it's like replaced with like a squishy noise, and I'm just don't know why or how where that came from. You know what I mean? Like an entirely different sound effect was created, or maybe the breathing is like underneath another sound that I'm just not aware of. I don't know, man, but it freaks me out. Where did my sounds go? And I think the most egregious example is the lying figures from what? I feel like there's something here I'm supposed to be getting. No, she's just looking at the door. Lying figures from Silent Hill 2. If you go listen to the HD collection version of that versus the original one, like it's night and day. They don't even sound anything alike. First is larger than the second is twice the third is smaller than the fourth is half the first. So I think we figured this out yesterday in real time, that the first was 8, so the last one is 4. 8, was it 6, 3, 4? 8, 6, 3, 4. Let's try it. Let's just see what happens. Why not? Yep. Oh, goddamn. That's straight up muscle memory right there. I mean, it's not. It's regular memory, but don't fucking yell at me. I got this submachine gun. I'm gonna fucking use it. All right. Yeah, they don't sound anything alike. I don't understand what happened there. She died like a pig. Actually, she's still kind of alive. Shit. Did you see that? How I avoided that, you guys? Again, not to brag or anything, but that's called avoision. It's a very, it's difficult to do. Not everyone can pull off avoision. But I recommend, taking a class. All right, the start time is my key. So that appears to be 7:45. Yeah, it turned out that shit's not fun. So that would mean that the suitcase is 0745. Right? I think I'm right, guys. And everyone doubted me. Like that's the thing that gets me, I guess, is that everyone doubted me. You'd think there would be a little faith. But hey, I guess that's too much to ask for in this day and age. Again, I'm just gonna spray. Just gonna do a quick spray. I think I heard somebody who didn't like it. The camera's not the greatest, but it does its job every once in a while. I think I still hear somebody. You know what? We're gonna run right past her because I don't think we need to come back here. And she's scary, and I don't like her very much. Silent Hill 3's got some spooks, man. It'll still creep me out a little bit. I think we're going to 1. God help me if I'm wrong about this. Oh, God help me. The elevator kind of makes like that combat method I've invented I call spray and pray. It's where you just spray them down with bullets and you pray that it works. I think we're going to the end of the hallway here. I'm doing spray and pray. All right. That's a TM on that. But you can use it as long as it's not money. It's fair use if it's not for advertising purposes. Obviously. After this, I believe we'll run to the basement. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the basement. I'm gonna take a picture of some blood. That might sound odd. Just trust me. I'm getting a little sick of the... no, I don't want to use the perfume. Almost use the perfume. That'll make monsters come towards me. I do not want that. We're going to peel this key off the wall. Stairwell key. Boom. Oh, shit. I just went right back into it. A speedrunner would not have done that. I'm not a speedrunner, guys. I can't say it enough. But you know, again, I do. Is it here? No, that's the other one. Again, I do want a little bit of faith. Meet me halfway, and stop second guessing every little thing that comes out of my mouth. There we go. That's the stairwell that we wanted. So yeah, it's kind of funny actually. I don't think I realized until like just these last couple plays how much Silent Hill 3 reused a lot of assets from Silent Hill 2. And it makes a lot of sense. I mean, they put, I'm sure, a shitload into this game, but or into Silent Hill 2. You know, the engine and everything, and all the assets look pretty damn good. But it even extends the gameplay a little bit, because like in the Nightmare World or whatever, like a lot of the rooms that you have to go to are rooms that you visited before. 1913, I think. That looks right. You know, a lot of like C4 there. I think you go to that both times. I think it's just because they didn't want to model another room. 1913. If I've already forgotten that, I'm gonna be so pissed. 1913. That's probably a better way of remembering it. Can we go all the way up? Let's try it. There's that frickin' sound effect accompanied by a stutter. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Yep. This would be easier to do with a mouse. Oh god, is it 1931? 1973? How did I do this? 79913? How have I done this? Am I but a fool in a normal man's world? Photo. Oh god damn it! I don't need the photo on chair. That's actually a thing I got in this play that I didn't get in the last one. Oh, it's a 6. It'll teach me to learn how to read numbers. 6913. 6913. That's how you can remember it, guys. 6913. Because I say it like that. 6913. Black, red. You guys remember that old card trick on on television? Have you ever seen television? All right, that was a minor setback. I believe I'm looking for S12. There's some beef jerky on that bench. I'm gonna disregard. Oh shit! Spray and pray, and a little kick, I think she's still alive, but we're gonna play past it. Okay, now we're gonna get a phone call from Leonard, not Leonardo, the painter or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Oops, I was facing the right way. Which is a shame, because, you know, I'm a fan of Leonardo. I'm a fan of both Leonardos, really. God, there's a lot of nurses in here. Fuck off. I'm a fan of both Ninja Turtle and Painter, but it's neither one. It is a man who was played by Malcolm McDowell in the famously god-awful Silent Hill Revelation. Not Revelations. There was only a single revelation to be had in that film. And the revelation was that they are never going to make another Silent Hill movie. And probably ever another Silent Hill game at this rate. And maybe that's for the best, because they're not going so hot. Wow, I actually remembered what to do in the hospital. Will I remember what to do in the nightmare version of the hospital? Stay tuned. But, boop. C4. Oh, wait. Shit. I got so big for my britches. I didn't remember what I was supposed to do in the hospital. I was supposed to go to the end of the hallway. That's what Leonard says. He says, go to the end of the hallway, you doofus. And it's funny, because you're like, the end of the hallway? There's no door at the end of the hallway. And then you get there, and spoiler alert, there is one. That's just the magic of Silent Hill. Don't question it. But anyway, Silent Hill Revelation was fucking terrible, and I got kind of bummed out, because I did like a really in-depth, like Plinkett style analysis and review of the movie, and all of the God, my dishwasher's freaking out, and I put it up on YouTube, and it got there you go, it's just M, and it got copyright strikes against it immediately, as if, you know, because I used clips from the movie or whatever, but you know, fair use parody. I'm not really showing much of the movie, and all of it has like different audio over it. But I don't know. YouTube doesn't care. And like when you click that button, that's like, hey, you know, if you're gonna fight this, be ready for lawyers to come and just crawl up your asshole and gnaw away at you from the inside. And I'm like, as much as I felt I was in the right, I didn't feel comfortable hitting that button, you know, especially knowing that like Konami, who owns the game property, and I don't know, I'm going to guess that it's like Sony Productions or Pictures or whatever the hell, owns the movie. But you know, goddamn, litigious and copyright striking people that they are. Fuck. See, I'm not a speedrunner. But I feel like it was. I hope that was the right door to go in. I feel like it was a good analysis. The movie, you know, kind of tried to recreate Silent Hill 3 in a number of ways. Apart from being just like kind of just generally terrible. It's Marcus Samael, not the Halo of the Sun or whatever the hell it's called. We're not going to listen to Lisa from Silent Hill 1 again. We've already seen all that jazz. You know, apart from being just like a terribly done movie, it got a lot of stuff about Silent Hill wrong, and even was wrong about its own internal logic of the movie. It seemed like it was trying to... it was based around like the lore of the games, when there's been things that happen in the first movie that are different. So this, I love this frickin' elevator. That wall behind there says, "What a wonderful woman." I think we used to analyze this shit. That's Voltiel right there turning his valve. It represents him being the sort of caretaker of the other world. He opens valves and closes them, kind of opening channels and whatever to power the underworld, as it were. His name is supposed to be similar to valet, like attendant, basically. I think I can go right through here, because he is an attendant to their god. That's pretty cool. And it also interesting to note about Voltiel is that he kind of looks almost exactly like Pyramid Head. Except, whoop, gave him the slip. God, I don't think I have to go anywhere in this, but I'm nervous that I do. We'll find out. I believe I have to go straight down to the basement. He looks incredibly similar to Pyramid Head, except obviously he doesn't have a giant pyramid on his head, and he has red gloves instead of white. And I think he also has like a kind of like a Marcus Samael tattoo on his deltoid. And he has more like stitching down his back. Those are really minor differences. But I've looked at pictures of them a number of times. So this puzzle is like this. You have to check out the order. So it's 1 over in the far right, 2 in the middle, 3 in the near 2, I'll just say, and 4 up top. So 1 should be over here. It's the one with bodies on them. 6. Shit. I think 4. 6, 4, 7. 6, 4, 7. That's a 2, right? 6, 4, 7, 2. Let's try it. You know, what's the worst gonna happen? Click it, Heather. 6, 4, 7, 2. Boom. Done. You guys think that I'm dumb, but I'm not stupid. Ugh, fuck. Where the hell does the cremated key go to? Floor 3, maybe? Let's try it. Why, what do we got to lose? So anyway, yeah, he looks very similar to Pyramid. Oh, shit. No, I don't want to go to floor 3. I want to go to floor 2. I think. So yeah, looks very similar to Pyramid Head. And the reason for that, basically, is that it's kind of like you think like, oh, Voltiel looks similar to Pyramid Head. But actually, no. Pyramid Head looks similar to Voltiel. And the reason for that is that it's kind of hard to trace the lineage. Pyramid Head is a representation of executioners of sort of this cult that would have dressed in a similar fashion to one of their angels, which was Voltiel. So if you can trace that back, people tried to dress like Voltiel. Pyramid Head looks like those people who tried to dress like Voltiel. Therefore, Pyramid Head looks Pyramid Head and Valtiel look similar. It's very complex. A lot of moving parts. Try to stay on top of it, guys. I don't think that's where I was supposed to go. Nope. But there's Valtiel in a thing, so that's cool. Oh, wait. No, that is where I'm supposed to go. I need to get this. All right, plastic bag. Very important item. Oop. Gave him the slip. I like Valtiel. He's cool. He's one thing you don't get to see in this, at least you shouldn't unless I die, is there's a couple areas in the game anyway where if you die, it'll play like a little extra cinema scene where Valtiel comes and drags your corpse away. It's pretty cool. I don't know like all of those, but I think all the scenes are basically the same. I'm gonna run through this room again, even though I don't think I have to. But hey, I'm not a speedrunner, guys. Okay, I don't know how many times I can say it. Though we're doing okay on time. Where's this stupid blood room? Let's assume that it's here. It's always good to just, hey, got it. I need a blood bag. Do I have one? Oh, good. Thank God I got this blood bag. Just swash it around in there. I got a plastic bag with blood. Here's where Matt would make an amusing anecdote about how in the Fallout games you can heal yourself with blood, and if you're a vampire, you heal it more, and you can just carry around like 6 bags of blood to heal yourself. And to which, shit, I'm not gonna keep telling you the things that we talk about in private. Those are my thoughts. Now, if I've done everything right, which God help me, I think I have, I should be able to just head right to the boss fight, which should be a piece of cake. But let's see, because I don't want to have to repeat myself. But I think it does sometimes bear repeating because you guys don't seem to be able to get it through your thick fucking skull that I am not a speedrunner. Okay, I just play one on TV. I think this. She's hurting for a squirtin' from my submachine gun. Is there another one? Oh, okay. Man, Silent Hill 3 really bashes you over the head with the sound effects. I like it. It's yeah, I'm gonna spray that guy down too, because I just oh shit! Slurpers, they'll get you. They'll get you. And you know what? Fuck you too. Oh, I see you coming for me. Think I don't see you? That's why I got this here submachine gun. Can I come in the room, please? Please? I just want to go in the room. Gang, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna pop a quick save on this wall. Because, as I mentioned before, game likes to crash. Not Silent Hill 3, mind you. The godforsaken fucking HD collection. That sucks. This playthrough has put a new bad taste in my mouth for the HD collection. Mostly because of all the crashes. And now, because I'm replaying all this shit, that's not fun. So she puts some blood on the floor, and lo and behold, there's a ladder leading into a murky oblivion, which, of course, Heather's all about climbing down into. But I can't front Heather's, she's fine. James was a lot more stupid. And Harry, for that matter. I mean, Harry asks every Tom, Dick, and Harry that he finds about anyone who's seen his little girl. This is Leonard. In one of the dumbest scenes in, he doesn't like this very much. In one of the dumbest scenes in Silent Hill history, I like how dominant this weapon is. I don't know if this is even that effective. It should have been down by now. It's just one of the reasons I don't like Silent Hill 3. It just seems a little like tongue-in-cheek at times. I think I'm just gonna let him do his thing. Oh, I got him. Okay, never mind. Maybe I was like locking him out of his death animation or something. He appears to Heather and she's like, "Is everyone here a mental case? Well, I guess you're not a person anyway." And it's fine, but Silent Hill's not where I go for my humor. I got a talisman, by the way. I'm very excited about it. Silent Hill's where I go for my scariness. And I don't know. It's just no one on God's green earth would react to seeing a giant scary monster with like a little quip. It reminds me of Resident Evil, and it's It's well documented how I feel about that horse turd series. What am I doing? Did I never get the hospital map? That's impressive. I'm good. Guys, I'm good. I am a... You know what? I am a speed... Oh, I know why. Because I should be going in here. I'm not a speedrunner. If I were a speedrunner, I would have made that mistake. But I could be with years of practice. Speedrunners are something else, man. If I have to... You know, when I was doing that 10-star run of Silent Hill 2, even though it took like... You know, you had to beat it in under 2 hours or something. Even though it took 2 hours, it felt like 8 million years. And if I have to replay it, I'm like, Jesus, fuck. You know, kind of a whiny baby. And to my father. So it's a skip. It's a scene with Claudia and Vincent in the same hotel room. Yeah, same motel room. Excuse me. I believe it's a motel. You know, she's pissed off that I killed her dad, I guess, even though they didn't get along. It's a little confusing. I know a decent bit about the lore of Silent Hill 3, but just not nearly as much as 2. And a lot of that can just be chalked up to, I think, it doesn't, hang on, there's one of these guys walking down the street here. He's kind of funny looking. Whoop. Yeah, you tried to chop me, you son of a bitch. I just don't like, I don't get as engaged. I just don't get as engaged by the plot as much as 2. I think so. I didn't ever feel the need to like go whole hog and dive into it. There's a bunch of little things that I just don't know. Like for instance, the source of the nightmare in this game, like it's pretty clear where it's coming from in the other ones. In this, there's a little bit of a toss up. Is it, Claudia? Is it Heather? I think it's maybe a little bit of both. Like Heather's power manifesting Claudia's demons for some reason. I don't know. Vincent says a line where he's like, "This is your sick nightmare," or whatever. And it's like, really? Does that make sense? And also, some of the monsters make more sense for Claudia. So, like the closers are tall. Not there. Tall, figures that kind of beat you with their big ham fists. And Vincent talks a lot about Leonard beating her. So it seems likely that the closers are actually. A representation of her fear of, being beaten by her father. That's if it's her, it could very well be like Dahlia. Vincent just tells her to go to the amusement park, where the other church is, I think. Who can remember these things? It's all not really important. The funny thing is that like the talisman that I ended up going to the hospital for is fucking useless. Oh man, did it just freeze? That's hilarious, actually. That froze in the same spot that it froze last time. HD collection is garbage! Man, am I glad I done did that save in the hospital. Because if I had to do that shit again, I would not be a happy camper. So I decided to look it up. Hijinks Studios is responsible for this train wreck. Interestingly enough, man, those dogs are going nuts. Jeez, buddy, lay off, would you? Interestingly enough, the HD collection is at least credited on websites such as GiantBomb.com. The last game... He's still coming after me. Silent Hill HD collection is the last game that they are credited with. So I'd like to think they are now permanently shut down. Because I don't want to live in a world where THQ goes under, but Hijinks fucking Studios is still allowed to peddle their trash. Anyway... so the game kind of jumps us ahead here to, I guess it's nighttime, and the amusement park, which is kind of a shame. I would like to have seen like the bridge from the area of Silent Hill 2 into where the amusement park goes, because Silent Hill 2 doesn't really go past the historical society there. But I don't think they wanted to render anything new. So here's another one of these famous scenes where we can kind of see. My cat is just climbing behind the TV wires, and I'm damn positive she's gonna knock something over. She always knocks over wait, why am I watching this? We're speedrunning this bitch, right? So now here we are back in the amusement park. It's great. I can't talk for some reason. There, my flashlight is in fact on. But this time we are loaded up. There's some slight differences though. This time we are not gonna get hit by a roller coaster. At least I'm going to try my damnedest to not let us get hit by one. Yeah, it's not that. It shouldn't be that hard to avoid. You think, you know? It's not really a common occurrence in this world, getting hit by a freaking roller coaster. So, you know, you can actually go in here in the beginning part of the game. I do believe. Did shit fall over yet? There we go. But this does not happen in the beginning because you need this to get the roller coaster key. Did they really have to draw like a separate little JPEG for that? I should probably save there too, in the interest of not, you know, spazzing out the frickin'... Interestingly enough, the speedrunner I watched killed that closer. And I'm not sure why he would do that. Because you can just run right past it. I don't know, maybe he got caught on the geometry or something. Didn't look like it though. You know, and the name of the game right now is Speed. Frickin' pendulums, man. I don't like them. They're creepy. And they're just plain a bummer to avoid. And I think I already stated this, but just not my favorite design, you know. Ugh. And they make that frickin' screechy screech noise. Also my least favorite Saved by the Bell character. There, we turned it off. Now we can safely walk out on the tracks. Come on now. Safely walk out on the tracks with no coasters hitting us. And that's the Darien Lake promise. When in fact I might be lying. We'll find out. So anyway, what's going on with you guys? Oh shit. That could have been bad, huh? I like these giant meat tent curtains, whatever the hell they got going on here. Kind of a cool little thing. So here's our roller coaster, Oh Doom. I'm gonna skip past it, but suffice it to say I jump out of the way in time. Kind of odd that they just have, like, you go to the trouble of turning it off and then it just turns right back on. I guess, though, that little bit that you turned off gave you the confidence you needed to avoid it. We have a little cutscene there with Douglas and Claudia, where she's talking up how good paradise will be, and he's like, "Know this, know that, know nothing." And he doesn't really make a very compelling case, but that's besides the point. He threatens to kill her, and then we kind of cut away. And he alludes to the fact that he's killed someone before, because he's a dirty old man. Okay, we are now at the Borley Haunted Mansion, which is great. I love the Borley Haunted Mansion. It's such a good idea. Unfortunately, I don't believe we can just run right through here. Oh, we can! That's weird. Huh. Well, anyway, it's like, you know, the haunted house from Disney World. This is the room where they're like, oh, suicide. Someone wrote help in their own blood. That's very nice. Yeah, this is nice. We can just roll right through this. This is what we call a time saver, kids. You know, I'm sorry you can't see. I'm not going to... Here, we'll see one little thing. There's this guy over here. Oh, jeez. There's a scary dead body. You know what? You want some too, buddy? Right, don't worry. I think we took care of the problem. This room is some bullshit on hard mode because... spoiler alert, these spikes are gonna fall down on me, and if you're not doing like the, you have to do like the power stance to avoid getting killed by them. But in normal human person modes, oh, it doesn't let you leave this one. Normal human person modes, they don't kill you. They just let you. It's just like a jump scare or whatever. All right, this is the exit, so we can leave, thankfully. I mean, I enjoyed my stay, but... Oh, wait, that's not really the exit. You lied to me, sir. And now I'm being chased by a scary orange light. I guess the orange light's cool. Could have been a little cooler if it was something, you know, kind of scary. Ooh, it's actually getting a little close to me there. This is very similar stylistically to something in Silent Hill Downpour. You go through a lot of sequences where you get chased by a big light, basically. That one's a little more forgiving. If it touches you, it doesn't instantly kill you. And it does lead to some hilarious Murphy screaming into the microphone. Oh, shit! Got me a little bit there. They have... I'm not sure where these monsters are that are making this noise. Oh. Perhaps right there. The spray and pray method, I think, will help me here. Oh. Oh, you got me. You got me. Spray and pray is, you know, you got to remember there's also a praying component. You know, look at all those shells. Pretty cool submachine gun, guys. But he got me pretty good. We're gonna pop a quick health drink. I like to think that that's just Gatorade. Refreshing, crisp Gatorade. Experience the freshness. Or, you know what? Better yet, Sunkist. I wish I had a Sunkist right now to help quench my thirst. God damn. I got a little caught up there. Let's go through here. Let's check out what this is all about. I'm just flying through it, you know. Oh, shit. You guys are all a bunch of real fuckers, you know that? I wish I could just lay waste to them with my submachine gun, but you know, that takes time, and I'm not made of it. Got some Shogun shells, Shogun of the Dark. The first time I got through this, it took me about 8.5 years to find this fucking chain. In fact, I can't find it right now, so that's not a good sign. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, there's that goddamn chain. It's the chain that I love. That's off the chain, if you know what I'm saying. And we need a shoe, because chicks dig shoes, man. Okay. Now I just gotta figure out where the hell I put that chain. I'm pretty sure I can get it. Don't worry. Guys, stop stressing. Chill out. It's okay. You know, we'll all get there together. It's not a race. I mean, it kind of is, but, you know, calm yourself. Came out of here, right? Right? Yeah, okay, I guess we'll go back in here. This is looking right. This is looking good. Yeah, I like the way that this looks. Yeah, this looks good to me, guys. Okay, we're gonna put the chain on this thing, because that door over there, you see that door is like rusted shut. So we're gonna put a chain on here in this freaking thing. It's basically that part in Jurassic Park where Newman is trying to get away from, or trying to get his car unstuck. That's basically what we're doing right here. We're pulling a Newman. And we gotta flip that switch. And it's gonna, la-di-da, it's gonna pull the door handle off. Fucking awesome. Great. Jesus. And, oh, Douglas! I'm gonna skip your cinema scene. Douglas is fine. He points a gun at Heather. Look, he's fine. Ready? He's over there. You can kind of see him through the darkness. Kind of cool music actually playing. He points a gun at Heather and is like, maybe killing you right here is the only way to get through this. That's not exactly how Douglas sounds, but you get the idea. Oh, look, we're at the fortune teller. Okay, so, good. We made this in pretty good time. So, with that, I'm going to leave it. And, I'll just pick up this doll's head because it's funny looking. And, when I return, I should be with, the other Matt. I like to think of him as my better half. So, yeah, we got through it together. Peace.